Have you ever seen him naked?
No, I've never seen Joe naked. I don't think I've seen her naked.
Probably in pictures. But I ain't finna look for proof. I tripped across them cause I seen it was planned. The truck had me out but didn't know how to count. Told her ring up and didn't know the amount. Expensive new berries I couldn't even pronounce. No gun polish just stick in the pot. Hope nobody gets out of their body. Got itself hurt.
He was a trainer at Lifetime.
Okay.
And we had a good friend that was turning 50 and they were throwing a big party in Cabo with a bunch of people. And I said, oh God, I don't want to get in a bathing suit. So, so I asked Joe for some help and kind of went from there.
Yep, over 5 years ago.
And he started, I talked to my husband about him and we set up something so that he could meet with both of us. And then we started a program of training with him.
Nice.
And then we went into some meal prepping and learned how to meal prep and the importance of, macros and calories and.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How is your relationship with Joe now?
Oh, I love Joe. Joe has turned from a personal trainer to a close friend.
Nice.
He's at my house right now.
Yes.
Has he impacted your life at all?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think I can speak for myself and my husband. We both feel better. Joe is very positive. He has, if ever you read any of his stuff that he has, it's very positive and soulful and makes me feel good.
Nice. Anything else you want to say about this guy?
Have you ever seen him naked?
No, I've never seen Joe naked. I don't think I've seen her naked.
Probably in pictures, but no.
Yeah.
Well,
Never
he
seen
always
her
takes his shirt
naked.
off, right?
Yeah, we have a
Half
different relationship.
naked.
Okay, like you shaved me, you
Half
had to move my balls out of the way. I didn't have any prep for
I
my
know quite
bodybuilding shit.
that kind of relationship, but
Well, I needed help with shaving. He was, I was like, Ruben, I'm so sorry, but I have to ask you.
red?
Just a little bit.
Can you shave me? He was like, naked? Yes.
What business is this for again?
It's got to be business.
I'm just trying to be as raw as possible. I'm trying to expose who I really am, not just Joe the trainer or Joe the friend or Joe the kink or Joe the person that goes to race. I mean, at the end of the day, I do all these things. So there's too many boundaries that I think we have as society. Joe is the trainer, because sometimes people ask, well, what do you do? And I'm like, man, it's kind of hard to say what I do. I mean, I impact lives. I do drugs. I go to parties. I go to sex parties. But then more importantly, I think I impact people's lives. And
You sound like a politician.
I hope not. I can't. Not my background. And then, of course, with my interesting background, I can't do a lot of things that I would need to ask permission to do, like applying for things. But
You've done so many things since you've got out of prison. I mean, most people in prison or come out of prison, they don't know where they're going to eat, stay, what they're going to do, or what the future holds. And you ran at it, and you've succeeded.
And it made you a better person.
Yep.
Yeah.
I really
It
feel that.
tremendously made him a better person.
Now.
It made you a totally different person. I mean, you went through all kinds of shit from day one until now, and you're a totally different person than what you've explained to me you were.
I feel like you're a person that I could call on at any time, day or night, and you'd be there for me.
I said that already. You can't say that.
Sorry, I didn't know you said it already.
That is true. Yeah. So when I give, I give. So I'm loyal to a fault.
When you commit.
When I give myself to somebody, I'm loyal to a fault. But when I don't, then you're really not going to see that side of me. You're not going to be able to call me up randomly, and I'm really not going to be there for you. But for the most part, I extend myself to all the people that I feel have been there for me. So you scratch my back, I'll scratch your back, but I'll treat people equally until you don't.
I think it's interesting with Joe because, like he just said, you have me until you don't, and I've seen it's taken a lot to get there for people, and I've watched people not have him, and it's taken a lot. And what I have seen with him though, is he does flip a switch, And when he flips that switch, it's over. You know, and he doesn't look back. And that's something I think he learned in prison, because people come and go, and he learned to do without them.
Yeah.
And we've had this conversation, and so that's something I'm learning from him, because I need to flip a few switches, and I haven't. And
It saved my life.
Same.
So it just saved my life. But the tools and tactics that I use in prison to save my life aren't the same tools and tactics that I need to use in every single relationship out here. You need to learn how to distinguish between, these are the things that saved my life in prison, and these people aren't a threat. They're not out to get me. They're not trying to set me up. They're not trying to. They're not trying
That's
to entrap me. And for many years, I took the same principles that rescued me from prison, and I brought out here, and it's not healthy. It's not a good relationship to have with people. So same manipulation that I use in there, I use out here, but these aren't the same people. But it's the same behaviors that humans have. We're all humans, and we can all manipulate and lie and deceit and you know, set
life
somebody
is
up.
manipulation. You got to figure out how to get yourself out of bed and to accomplish the things, and manipulate how you're going to have the income to afford the things you want in life. And you know, whether one takes it as a negative manipulation or not, that's what life is, full of manipulation. And it's just how you do it.
Yeah, so I've used all of the things in there in a very negative way, and I've experimented, and I brought it out here, but I try to use it in a more constructive, positive manner with people to try to help them accomplish what they look for. So when I sit and meet with people, like with yourself, I hear what you were saying. I want to look good, I want to feel good, but ultimately, to me, it's more powerful than that. It's not what you want to look like, it's who you want to be, the tactics that you currently use. How about we go from having a goal, like I explained to you in the car, but we go from goal to, how about we change your thought process on a goal, but actually create strategies and tactics, and teaching somebody how to actually live the way that they want to. That's a lot harder than just showing them how to do it. It takes more time and effort to change strategies. I mean, I did it for myself, so I can definitely help somebody else do it if they want it.
Well, I feel like I'm better because you came into our lives.
But I ain't finna look for bro. I tripped across them cause I seen it was planned. The truck had me out but didn't know how to count. Told her ring up and didn't know the amount. Expensive new berries I couldn't even pronounce. No gun polish to stick in the pot. Hope nobody gets out of their body. Got itself hurt, he was full of that money. We ain't even wanna have to kill nobody.